The Frogs Who Wished for a King. There was a big pond in a forest. There lived a school of frogs, happy and free. One day, there were 3 frogs having a conversation on the bank of the pond.
Hey, did you know? In the world of humans, there is a person called a king. And he apparently makes all the decisions.
Oh, wow! That's a good idea. If that king can decide everything for us, then we won't have to think for ourselves.
We should create a king amongst us.
Sure, but who is it going to be? I definitely don't want to take part in this.
What should we do?
After thinking of what they should do, they decided to visit God.
Dear God, could you please grant us a king?
Grant you a king? What do you mean? I am confused.
We want a king who can command us around so it isn't troublesome for us to think about what we need to do ourselves.
Yes, so please, God, could you do something about it?
The god was disgusted to hear their story and thought,
What a bunch of silly and foolish frogs. Well, I should punish them a little bit. So, is it okay, God? Yes, I understand. I will make your wish come true.
Oh, great! Thank you so much!
Soon, the god threw a big log into the pond where the frogs lived. The frogs were very surprised by the splash noise caused by the log, and they all dived into water. However, the log was just floating on the surface, and nothing happened. The frogs figured that the log is just floating and started to play with it. Soon, they started to become very upset with the king.
This log doesn't do anything. It can't be a king.
That's right. What we want is a very strict king. Let's ask for an exchange to the god.
So, they visited the god again.
Dear God, please exchange the king you gave us to another king.
We don't need a king who does nothing. Right. I see. Fine then. I will grant you with a stronger and stricter king.
Thank you very much.
The god immediately granted a new king to the frog's pond. However, that new king was a very large water snake. It ate the frogs in the pond one by one. Eventually, there were hardly any frogs left in the pond. God was watching the whole incident from above the sky and said,
It was better to have a king who did not do anything, rather than one who is much stronger and stricter. This wouldn't have happened if you had chosen a king within your group in the first place.